It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from KC. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Fight on these two.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Yellow. Attack.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
15. Yellow. Return.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't need to. Attack, attack. Hey, 43. Return.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Line. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. Hey, 43. Attack. Return.
Here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
19. Alert. Look left. Alert. Alert.
Wilson going to throw right away. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Cordero Patterson. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Yellow. I don't need to. Hey, rip left. Yellow. Hey, 15. Hey, Sunday. Return.
Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 2nd down, Russ. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 57, 57.
Here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Defense power.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got it into the hands of the rookie from Michigan. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. What a throw. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Come back! 15. Yellow, yellow. Here we go, 15. 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Patterson now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
25, 25. Quick. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Go. Put up. Good.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, rip blitz. Hey, Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Motion man is Rice. On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Motion man is Rice.
Yellow. Hard time.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a
big hole. And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
43. Hey, 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Yellow.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Attack.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Come back. 15. Yellow.
Mahomes back. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
Attack! Hey, 43. Hey, yellow, go going.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Hey, 43.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Fire down these two.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one a hit. And he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow. Hey, rip list. Yellow. Hey, 15. Hey, Sunday on. Right.
Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, 57. Right. 15. Here we go, 15. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So much of